Hey guys, Prop Choice here, and in this video I'm going to be diving into the results of a real-world customer service test I've conducted in which I emailed almost 50 individual firms and asked them to address some recent issues facing the industry, specifically the MyForexFunds situation, as well as the decision by the payment processor Deel to suspend payments to prop trading firms. We got lots to go through in this one, so I'm going to jump right in and share my screen as I got a spreadsheet to go through that has all the information you need to know. I'll also be sharing this spreadsheet for you to access in your own time in the link in the description.
Okay, and here is our spreadsheet. As you can see, I have each firm listed with their name, email, a link to view their response, and their response time here as well. Now, because there's almost 50 individual responses from different firms here, for this video, I'm just going to go through the 10 responses I felt best answered my questions and stood out for providing genuinely useful information. I should note there were a small number of firms which did not respond to my email and a few that either responded poorly or declined to address my concerns. So I've marked those firms with a red X here, like you see, if they didn't reply, and a red strike for any firms whose responses I felt weren't up to scratch or didn't address my concerns or questions. Anyway, I'm going to start by showing you the email I sent to every firm in the first place. And if we scroll down here, we will find original query email. And this is it. So I wrote, "Hi there, I'm a trader looking for a new prop firm, and I'm interested to learn more about insert firm name. Can you please clarify your official response to the MyForexFunds situation and how you intend to navigate the potential issues facing the future of the prop trading industry? Can you also let me know how you process withdrawals/payments and if you are affected by the issues affecting Deel? I'd appreciate your time in addressing my concerns before proceeding." So that is what I wrote to everyone. Now we'll move back to our spreadsheet here and we'll move on to featuring the 10 responses I'll be going through, starting with Smart Prop Trader, who were the quickest firm to respond with a response time of just 4 minutes. So we'll find them on the list here and we click into the link to see what they had to say. "Thank you for contacting SPT support. On the issues of MFF, our CEO assured us that we're safe and we use a regulated broker, 8cap, so no need to panic. And as for payouts, we currently use Wise Bank Transfer and crypto for payouts, and we'll possibly add another in the future." And as you see, we've got some screenshot here from their official statements on Discord, one from Blake, who is their CEO, mentioning that they have the best firms, or the best lawyers, I should say, looking into the issue. And then again from Ryan, reiterating their payment options in light of the Deel situation. So a short and efficient email that directly answered both of my questions. The next response is from Earn to Trade, who responded to my email in just 25 minutes. And they gave a clear and transparent answer to each of my questions and also provided some very useful insights. So I thought those would be worth sharing, so we'll have a read of their email. "Welcome to Earn to Trade. I'll be assisting you today. Regarding the temporary closure of MyForexFunds.com, we currently do not have detailed insights into the specifics of this situation. However, we can provide information regarding the new regulatory rule that mandates proprietary firms to either register with an exchange or with FINRA. It is important to note that there is a 60-day period between the acceptance of this rule and the publication on the Federal Register. Following publication, prop firms will have a 365-day period within which they must complete their registration, spanning over a year from the date of publication. It is essential to clarify, at present, prop firms are not legally obligated to register with FINRA until the rule is published on the Federal Register. Consequently, Earn to Trade should not face any immediate legal implications as we are not categorized as a prop firm. Our collaboration with Helios, the prop firm we work with, ensures that all necessary regulatory requirements will be upheld to sustain uninterrupted operations. Deel, our prop firm partner's payroll service provider, has recently revised its terms of service and suspended payment processing for prop trading companies. This change in Deel's policy is an internal decision and not imposed by broader regulatory measures. We'll make sure to find suitable alternatives at the earliest." So a great email there from Earn to Trade. And now we can move on to the next response. I'll be featuring from Funded Trading Plus, who got back to me within a respectable time frame of 1 day, reiterating their commitment to transparency. And here, if we click in here, we can see what they had to say. Hello. If you give this page a read in full, I hope this will answer a lot of the queries you have regarding the current situation, as we are in the interest of being fully transparent with our traders. And here they've linked an official statement from their CEO, which is definitely worth going through. So you can click into this in your own time. As I say, the spreadsheet is linked in the description and you can see exactly what he had to say. It's a very detailed response. They go on to say, as you are aware, Deel were working with MyForexFunds, which has resulted in Deel appropriately deciding to carry out enhanced due diligence on firms in the industry. We welcome this approach from them and cooperate fully in any due diligence from any and all of our third-party suppliers. However, this does mean that we are unable to carry out withdrawals via Deel currently. We do have hope that we'll be able to rectify this in the near future and our traders will be informed if anything further changes, as we've made aware of the current situation. We do also have a specific announcements page in our Discord community here, and they've linked their Discord there, which is definitely a worthwhile resource to check out. We are also offering crypto payments and direct bank transfers to ensure our traders are still being paid. So please do not worry. So good email all in all, answered all my questions. And now we can move on to the next one, the 5%ers, who replied with a short, efficient and to the point email that addressed each of my concerns. And as you see, they responded in a time of just 50 minutes. So we'll click in here to see what they had to say. And they say, hi, our CEO addressed this. You can watch the video here. So they've linked a video which directly answers my first question. My second concern regarding payments, they've answered with a 1 and 2. So wire transfer is an option and crypto is an option in light of the current Deel situation. So good email all in all, kept it short and sweet. And now we can move on to the next one. Next, I'll be looking at Lux Trading, who responded to my email in 10 hours and 20 minutes, as you can see. And I was particularly impressed with their detailed and to-the-point email, which provided great clarity, honestly, on the topic at hand. So I really thought this one was a great one worth going through. So let's do that now. We'll click in here and see what they had to say. Hi, they begin. MFF operates on a virtual currency model where profits for successful traders are funded by the losses of unsuccessful traders. This financial structure resembles that of a Ponzi scheme or pyramid scheme, raising serious concerns about its sustainability and ethical standing. In contrast, our proprietary firm utilizes a business model that has been successfully operational for over 4 decades. We do not distribute earnings to profitable traders from the fees or losses incurred by unsuccessful traders. Rather, our profits are generated directly from market activities. It's worth noting that regulatory bodies such as the Security and Exchange Commission, SEC, typically follow a due diligence process before taking punitive actions against firms. They generally issue multiple letters requesting information, and only after non-compliance or ongoing violations do they initiate shutdown procedures. Therefore, any regulatory action against a firm like MFF would not come as a surprise to its management, although it might to its traders. As for our firm, although we are not currently subject to specific regulatory oversight, largely because no such regulations exist for our type of business, we are confident that should regulations be imposed, compliance would not be an issue for us. Our business model is built on a foundation of real market activities and is fundamentally different from virtual money trading schemes. See this video statement. So they've linked a video statement which is definitely worth checking out. And they go on to answer my second question to say that we have never worked with Deel. We work with card providers and Wise and local banks in the many different countries we are located. And we also have the option for crypto payments or withdrawals. So really great email all in all, and provided some great clarity on the situation. Going back to our spreadsheet now, and next on the list is OneUpTrader, who provided a very detailed response in 22 minutes that directly addressed my concerns. So we'll click in to see what they had to say. We understand that the MFF scandal and CFTC court case have raised important questions about the practices of evaluation companies like OneUpTrader. First and foremost, it's important to clarify our role within the trading industry. OneUpTrader is not a funding company. We are a recruitment company that provides a pathway for traders to access funded accounts through our partner network. We do not directly provide funds to traders. Instead, we offer a structured evaluation process to identify talented traders and connect them with funding opportunities. So, once you complete the evaluation, you will receive a funded trading account with one of our partners. It's important to note that the trading industry is subject to regulatory oversight, and we are fully aware of the need to adhere to regulatory guidelines. We regularly assess and adjust our evaluation criteria and documentation to assure they are in full compliance with the relevant regulations and that our traders have a fair opportunity to succeed. Please refer to the CFTC Rule 4.41, which is stated in our disclaimer here, and they've linked that for us. We want to assure you that we are committed to maintain the highest standards of ethical conduct and regulatory compliance. We take all necessary steps to address concerns and make improvements where needed as a recruitment company for traders. In partnership with our vast and flexible funding partners, we've worked very hard to build the best solutions here for traders and provide them with premium services. Everything we do is intended to help and drive committed and disciplined traders to become fully funded traders. We've leveraged our experience and contacts to create the missing link between you getting funded by providing a program with the tools to get you there with zero risks. And they address my second question regarding payments to say that regarding withdrawals, once you get funded, withdrawals are processed only through wire transfers or crypto. And they can be sent to any bank account in the world, they say. Withdrawals may be posted to your account within 1 to 2 business days. And they go on to provide some additional information about the firm themselves and what they say to be their advantages. And those you can read in your own time. So more information, honestly, than I asked for, but, can't complain about that. Now back to our spreadsheet again, and we can go on to our 7th email response, which comes from the Funded Trader, who are widely recognized for their very attentive support team, and they responded to my email in a time period of 1 hour, and here is what they had to say. We understand that uncertainty can be unsettling, and we want to take a moment to reassure you about the continued operations of the Funded Trader. Despite the challenges that some businesses have faced, we want to assure you that we are committed to maintaining our services without interruption. We are working diligently to adapt to any changing circumstances and ensure that we can continue to meet your needs effectively. Rest assured, our priority remains providing you with exceptional service and support you've come to expect. We want to emphasize that our primary focus is on simulated trading. We do not offer demo futures trading. Consequently, the current regulatory landscape does not mandate CFTC registration for our activities. Furthermore, the CFTC's mission is centered on consumer protection and ensuring that services provided align with their advertised claims. Our company does not require registration with the CFTC, as the CFTC typically oversees intermediaries who act on behalf of others in futures trading. Furthermore, we want to emphasize that we always operate TFT in accordance with all business and industry best practices, compliance, and guidelines. Given the recent concern with other firms in our community, we are committed to enhancing our operations in the upcoming weeks to offer an even more complete and improved experience to our community. The short answer is, we neither accept nor advise on investments from the general public or engage in trading securities. We are not required to be registered with FINRA. The businesses and individuals who'd be required to be registered with FINRA include broker-dealers, capital acquisition brokers, funding portals, and individual registrations. In these instances, both the company and the individuals of these companies will be required to register with FINRA. As these guidelines are not applicable to us, we are not required to be registered with FINRA. So that's what they had to say on my first point, and they move on to answer my second question regarding payments to say, we have halted payments with Deel at the moment and are paying out via crypto and wise.com. We hope to introduce additional withdrawal methods for our traders to suit their needs and locations. So, great email all in all from the Funded Trader. Back to our spreadsheet now, and the 8th firm I'll be featuring is City Traders Imperium, who were the second quickest of all firms to respond with a response time of 5 minutes, as you can see. And if we click in here, we can see exactly what they replied with. So, short and efficient email. As you see, number 1, they say, sure, please check here. So this is in response to the MyForexFunds situation. And they have a very detailed article which completely outlines their stance on the issue and their official statement. So that you can access in your own time. As I say, this spreadsheet and all these responses are in the link in the description. And number 2, my concern regarding payments, they say, We do not use Deel. We have bank transfers, PayPal, and crypto USDC payments. So good response there. And as I say, they were the second quickest of everyone to respond in just 5 minutes, which is very impressive indeed. And now for the second last firm we'll be featuring, which is MyForexFunds. They responded in an equally impressive time of just 7 minutes. And here is what they wrote. So if we click in here, we can see what they had to say. Hi, Gard here. So for the MFF, we've been in contact with our legal team and we're good. No issues should come of it. And we have safeguards in place if something changes. We have the following rules. We work with legal representatives who are strongly connected in the industry and who have not mentioned anything regarding regulation of any kind. We continue to operate as we always have and encourage everyone to trade as has always been. Their issues should be resolved promptly, and MyForexFunds is not going anywhere. Rest assured, as MyForexFunds and our CEO are doing the best to comply with the financial regulations to avoid any issues. We'll take any necessary actions regarding complying with authority and regulations if there's a need to do so. And my second concern regarding Deel, they say, we've been working with Deel. However, right now we have made the process even better. So right now, if you need a payment, we can transfer directly to your bank or use crypto. And we will now process payments via crypto or bank wire or an alternative payment method. For now, payments are done through the dashboard. And they provided a handy screenshot there, which shows their current payment methods. So now we can go back to our spreadsheet to look at the final response we'll be covering, which comes from Elite Trader Funding, who got back to me in a time period of 18 minutes with their official response to each of my concerns. And here they are. Hello, welcome, and please look through our website and our thriving Discord, they say, and they've given a link to their Discord server there. So they go on to say, we have addressed the MFF situation through our social media channels. So as you can see, they've linked their Twitter page there and provided a useful screenshot which answers the questions I had. So here it says, Dear ETF community, we are aware of the current developments within the FX industry and want to ensure our customers that Elite Trader Funding strictly adheres to all regulations set forth by CFTC and NFA. Elite Trader Funding does not manage, own, or maintain the infrastructure used to route your trades. Instead, ETF works with third-party brokers such as CQG and Rhythmic, as well as our partner T3 to facilitate the transition of traders to live accounts. ETF cannot and will not in any way affect the execution and or potential execution of trades in either the simulated and or live market environments. Last, but certainly not least, ETF has not, nor will ever, offer CFD products as they are illegal in the US. And they've also provided a Discord screenshot here, as well as a link, which is their official announcement concerning payouts. And if we zoom in here, we can read that. They say, we are currently implementing a KYC process facilitated through a third party to streamline our payout system. For all transactions, payments will be sent via ACH once the KYC approval has been completed. We'd like to ask our international clients to complete a W8 form, which will be available for submission during KYC process. That W8 form being what's needed when you're receiving payments from a US entity as a foreign individual who does not owe US taxes. And they go on to say, if you have any feedback on the process, please be sure to reply to our initial email and share your thoughts so that the ETF support team can quickly update things if necessary. And we're back to our spreadsheet now to wrap up my 10 featured responses from all the prop firms I contacted. As I mentioned, these are just a few from a much larger list of, as you can see, almost 50 individual prop firms. If you'd like to browse through the full list and check out every single response, you can do so by downloading this very spreadsheet via the link in the description. If you found this video helpful in answering your own questions about these issues, please do make sure to like and subscribe for more insightful prop trading content like this. That's it for today. Stay informed, and I'll see you in the next one.